There's nothing quite as mesmerizing as tropical fish, in infinite colors, shapes, and patterns, moving in and out among the coral, in all different directions, in groups or alone. In the bleakness of this winter, let's take a moment and get some inspiration from these fish and paint some of our own. But don't worry, this isn't going to be a precise watercolor painting. It's going to let you express your creativity in all sorts of ways to come up with a glorious fish of your own. You're going to need watercolor paint, a large brush and a small brush, and some good paper, and then oil pastels. Or if you don't have oil pastels, you could use markers, pens, or pencils, but I prefer the pastels for their thick, rich color. First, wet your paper in a blob shape, and it doesn't really matter what shape it is, it's just pretty big. And then use wet watercolor paint to dot in the color and let it move and shift however it wants. This is the base color of your fish. And you can leave a little tail shape out to the side, but these fish are going to be a little goofy, so it doesn't really matter what they look like. Here I add several different colors, just whatever whim I feel like, to make it more interesting. And if it's too thick anywhere, you can just dab it a bit with a paper towel. You could also use this to make more texture. When the first layer is dry, I use my smaller paintbrush to add dots and lines. And I kind of imagine the shape of the fish's body and make the lines kind of align with that. And just keep adding more dots, big ones, small ones, stripes, lines, whatever you want. You could even add flowers or stars. Add some lines on the tail and then paint in a few fins to make it look more realistic. And so our fish is coming together, and I'm gonna add a top fin to give him some more shape. But you can really do whatever you want. I find if you're stuck or you're not sure what to do next, then just outline what you've already done in a different color, and that makes it look interesting. My favorite part is adding the fish lips. And if you look close, a lot of tropical fish have these little beaks or like a round shape for their mouth, so add that whenever you're ready. Next, build up the color of the eye. I like the eyes to be dark. When it's completely dry, I use my oil pastels to highlight and outline just to give the fish more texture and make it more interesting to look at. I like the eye to be really dark and heavy, so I fill it in a bit, and then I add a circle around it to highlight it more. And of course, a white highlight. The contrast of the rough black oil pastel makes it interesting, so I outline the fins and the tail. And there we go. While each phase of this painting was drying, I was actually working on another one because this is so much fun to do, so here's another style. And there we go, 2 fish in a similar style. I hope you found this tutorial fun and relaxing, and let me know if you paint a fish of your own. Please like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.